Last year, Pittsburgh Water was replacing old pipes here along Hobart Street and Squirrel Hill when records show its contractor hit a gas line. While nobody was hurt, investigators' records show the contractor never called 911 or the gas company, causing gas to leak for several days until a nearby homeowner smelled the odor. Action News Investigates has learned mishaps like this happen every day. And while they rarely result in disaster, experts tell me much more needs to be done. The NTSB found this house in Plum exploded in 2008 due to a corroded gas line struck by a contractor 5 years earlier. 3 years ago, an explosion at the old YWCA building in McKeesport injured 2 people. Investigators say the contractor never called 811, the number for PA One Call. Pennsylvania law requires contractors to contact One Call before any underground digging. That allows them to mark utility lines and avoid an accident. But records obtained by Action News Investigates show contractors are hitting all types of utility lines every day in western Pennsylvania, even after calling 811.
I hear it every day on the radio, multiple times a day.
On March 12th at 7 a.m., records show a gas line was hit outside this home on Greenspire Court in Cranberry. At 9:43 a.m. that same day, a gas line was struck outside this home on McClellan Road in North Strabane. 1:30 p.m., another strike here along Pennsylvania Avenue in Monaca. Also at 1:30, a gas line hit outside this home on Warwick Court in Moon.
The smell was enough to where it was important for us to get out.
Matt Rudge helped his elderly mother evacuate the house on Warwick Court.
They should make sure that the people that they're contracting with are, crossing their T's and dotting their I's before they start digging into the ground, for sure.
Yeah. Bill Kiger, CEO of PA One Call, says that's exactly what his organization does.
Safe planning of a project is critical for that project to come out the other end safe and under budget or on budget. That process is not being followed in all cases.
One Call records for over 800,000 digs from January through September show contractors struck and damaged various utility lines 5,900 times across Pennsylvania, including 813 strikes in Allegheny County. This can turn into a tragedy, right?
Yes.
In the past year, Action News Investigates found the PUC issued $2.6 million in fines to contractors, utilities, and government agencies for failing to follow One Call procedures. Statewide, taxpayers paid $418,000 in One Call fines for violations by governments and municipal authorities. Pittsburgh, Cranberry, Wilkinsburg, and other municipalities fined thousands of dollars. One repeat violator in our area, according to PUC records, Pittsburgh Water. Most violations occurred while the authority and its contractor, Independent Enterprises, were doing lead line replacement work. In the past year, PUC records showed it fined Pittsburgh Water $45,000 for 29 incidents, and Independent $39,000 for 28 incidents. In a statement, Pittsburgh Water says it prioritizes safety at its work locations and contractor sites. Accordingly, the authority terminated the contract with its previous third-party utility marking company, not Independent Enterprises, and began working with another third-party firm last year. Independent Enterprises owner Jack Cargnoni declined to comment, citing pending litigation. PUC records show the company and the authority were both fined after Independent hit a gas line on Hobart Street in Squirrel Hill and failed to call 911.
A neighbor noticed the smell of gas and contacted the gas company to fix it.
Other companies also find themselves in PUC's crosshairs over One Call's communication requirements, which can add up. Telecom giant Verizon and its subsidiaries racked up nearly a quarter of all administrative fines issued by the PUC in the past year, $605,000. Not for hitting utility lines, but for failing to coordinate with One Call on projects. In dozens of cases, PUC records said Verizon failed to respond to a request for information, and it failed to participate in pre-construction meetings for complex projects. Kiger says communication is critical, but Verizon receives hundreds of thousands of one-call reports it has to respond to every year. Why is Verizon facing so many penalties?
Well, again, it costs money to locate, it costs money to roll a truck, and they get 600 and some thousand notifications a year.
In a statement, a Verizon spokesperson says, "We continue to work with the PUC to improve our performance regarding any administrative fines imposed by the Commission. PUC records we reviewed noted a lack of communication when it issued fines after a contractor hit a gas line outside Mamie Steen's Dormont home one day last year. Verizon and Verizon Business were fined a total of $9,000 for failing to respond to information requests from the designer. Others involved, including the contractor, were fined an additional $1,500. Records show emergency crews responded and made the area safe."
But at some point, are the fines high enough if it's not stopping them? I mean, this is public safety. I would expect the state to step in and say, look, you can't be doing this anymore. You're a menace to public safety.
The state has a cap on the amount a company can be fined for each one-call violation. Kiger says legislators should consider higher fines in some cases.
We have companies that have kind of thumbed their nose at it for 7 or 8 times. So in those cases, those people really should be more seriously fined.
Repeat violators are also a concern for Allegheny County's Emergency Services Director. And they're getting hit with a fine, but is that enough? Is that good enough?
I would think that that's not enough. If that's the case, then there needs to be more stringent enforcement.
A PUC spokesperson tells me they are committed to reducing one-call violations through, quote, consistent enforcement, education, and stakeholder engagement. Reporting from Squirrel Hill, Paul Van Osdol, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.